Welcome to Flash from Scratch, Tutorial 9, Gradient Tool. I have the CS5 program opened, and I'm going to open a new FLA, keeping the default settings. Now, in order to use the Gradient Tool, you have to have some kind of an object to use it on. So we'll start by clicking on the Rectangle tool and opening up the Oval tool. Holding my shift down, I'm going to make a circle, and I've chosen a black stroke and a red fill. While it's still selected, or if it isn't, use your selection tool and select it, and come over here and open up what's called the color panel. If you for some reason don't have it, click on Window and down here Color Panel, and that'll open it for you. Now in this color panel you got two options. You can work with the stroke, in our case that's the black around here, or the fill, and that's the inside. That's what we're going to work with. And because we got a circle, I want to use what's called a radial gradient, and already you can see the picture over here. I'm just going to select that and bring it closer to my panel. Now these are little swatches, I think they call these, and they determine where the colors start and stop. So I'm going to take the black one, move it up here, and the red one down, and the white one down here. So that gives me a little white circle in the middle. Take the black up a little further. Take this down. Bring the black up, bring the black up, bring the black up. And I want it red, so I'm going to double click on this, double click on it. I get my eyedropper, select the red. So now I have this nice sunshine glowing on it effect. Now the gradient tool. Up here underneath the selection tool is this free transform tool. The little corner, click and hold, and what comes up is called gradient tool or free transform. I want the gradient. And we have a few objects that we can use. I'm going to make it a little bigger. We have this one here, which is probably for me the most important. That tells the circle, the center, where to be. We have this one, and that flattens out the gradient. We have this one, which makes the gradient bigger, much the same as what you can do with the tool, with the color pad itself. And we have this one, which allows us to rotate it. And for example, if we had it elongated and rotated it, it just makes it bigger. Take them off, get back to there. Okay, I'm going to go back to 100%, and I want that to be a little bit on this side here, a little bit up, more up here. Oops. There. I'm going to select that, move it out of the way. Going to do another one. Pick up the oval tool again, make another one, make this one a little larger. Open up the color panel, and I want to change this color here of this one to blue and put it way up here. And I want to add another one of these swatches. I think you can add up to like 16 of them. I'm going to put another one here and make it a lighter blue. So now we have like 3 layers, 3 different colors in here. See that effect? The more I bring this down, the bigger the blue ring. The more I bring this down, the bigger the white in the center. And this just naturally balances it out where you want it, and I want it to look something like that. Okay, close that. I'm going to pick up my gradient tool, and I want that dot to be up here, much the same as where that one is. There. Okay. Selection tool. Move that over here. And I want to do one more of these. This oval tool. This time it's going to be a big one. There it is. going to move it up a little bit. Open up the color panel. Select this color here. Make it a yellowish color. Select this one here. Make it a red. So I have this look here. I'm going to make it down to 25% so I can see it. And I want a more yellow out here on the side here. So I'm going to put another swatch here. Double click. Make that a yellowish color. And now I have that sort of affair. Again, now go back to my gradient tool and just move that one over here like that. Nice effect. I like that. Now let's see, if we had that, pick your selection tool up, select the stage somewhere, open the properties panel, and the stage color, change that to black. And that's a really nice picture. And if you publish that, all you're going to see is what's on the stage. You're not going to see over here. So you can make like a sun and different planets. Okay, I'm going to do that. Let's get rid of all these. Delete them. Now let's go back here and pick up the rectangle tool. And let's pick up a red fill. And let's make a rectangle. Highlight it. Open the color panel. This time, again, make sure you have the fill. Select it. And this time we're going to do what's called linear. Get rid of that. Now I have to get rid of them, just drag it off like this. Drag it off like this. And all I want for this one is white and a black. So double click, pick up black. And you can see already what I have is a really nice pattern. This is almost like a metallic look. Double click here, get another swash, and it's black. So I have this like a metallic look. Now come over with your gradient tool again. There it is. And I got this one here, just moves it in and out. Okay. But this one rotates it. Oops, right here. So I rotate it and push this up. It's like a cylinder. So I hope you learned something from this short tutorial, and I hope you use what you learned.